Hey, everybody. Welcome to Live at 5. It's March 23rd. I'm Beth Stevens.
And I'm Paul Wontorek.
And we're here with content producer Matt Roden.
Happy National Puppy Day, everybody.
Wow.
National Puppy Day.
Oh, I know. I saw that on Instagram, and I thought, nobody told me. I got to post a picture of Henry immediately.
Oh, my God. We have a great guest today.
Wah, wah, wah.
Major Attaway is here from Aladdin. That's the genie. Yay. But first, we have our top 5.
Carolina Change is getting a revival in London, Paul.
Yes, it is, Matt. Carolina Change has a revival in London right now, I think, and it's transferring to the West End. So it's Michael Longhurst directed it. It's currently playing at the Hampstead. You know, I don't know London theaters that well, so I get confused about what's West End.
North London, Hampstead.
So it started at the Chichester. Sorry, Chichester.
There's no Chick. Chichester.
Chichester Festival Theater, and then now it's at the Hampstead, and now it's going to the West End of the Playhouse Theater. So that's a West End one, and it's going to play from November 20th until February 9th of next year. And Sharon D. Clarke, who is a fantastic Olivier Award winner, I have looked up her YouTube clips. And she is playing Caroline. And this is, of course, the Tony Kushner, Janine Tesori musical that we saw on Broadway.
The role originated by Tanya Pinkins.
Oh, yes. Remember that Tony race?
Yeah.
So stressful.
They made a movie. They made a movie about it. It was so stressful.
Yes, they made a movie about that Tony race. That's
Idina
right.
Menzel won. But it was a tight race.
Spoiler alert from 2004.
We got casting today for Getting the Band Back Together. More casting, Beth.
More casting. We keep talking about this show.
I'm getting more excited about it.
Okay. Are you really? Because now we've got Kelly Barrett.
Who's great. Fantastic.
I'm just going to repeat. Garth Kravitz, you know him from The Drowsy Chaperone.
Great, fantastic.
Manu Narayan.
Manu from Bombay Dreams.
Shakalaka Baby.
Shakalaka Baby.
And they're joining the previously announced Mitchell Jarvis, Tamika Lawrence, Mary Lou Henner, a bunch of other people. This will be at the Belasco Theater July 19th. Opening night scheduled for August 13th. I'm ready. I'm ready for getting the band back together.
You know who else is in it?
Who?
Jaylen Marcos.
Oh, Jaylen Marcos.
Yeah.
Talented young woman.
Anyway.
Yeah.
Today is the 1-year anniversary of Anastasia, the first preview of Anastasia, and today they announced they're going on tour, Paul.
They are, Matt. So yesterday, obviously, we had Anastasia herself here.
She's the best, isn't she?
She brought
Christy Altomare.
cronuts.
She did bring cronuts.
Which was dangerous, but delicious. I had too many of those cronuts. Did anyone else have cronuts?
We all had to. It was required, yeah.
And then she brought like a whole extra bin of like the reject cronut
holes.
Like cronut
holes.
She
it was
gives
a
us
rough
her
day.
she gives us her all.
Anyway, Anastasia is going on the road, which is, again, not surprising news, but
no, good news though.
But exciting news for all the fans out there. It will launch this fall. It will start October 9th at the Proctor's Theater in Schenectady. They do this a lot. These tours go to Schenectady.
You love saying that word.
Which is a fun little town near Albany.
It's like the Chichester of New York City.
Yeah, it sure is. But I think they have a really big theater there that they can tech the shows, and that's why a lot of tours launch there. And it will go to 30 cities in the first year, including Baltimore, Appleton, San Antonio, Austin, Dallas, Houston, Kansas City, Fort Lauderdale, Orlando, Milwaukee.
Sing it, Paul.
Additional cities and casting TBA.
Great.
To be announced.
Speaking of London stuff, we did a Q&A with Adrienne Warren.
Okay, this is so exciting. So Adrienne Warren, you know Adrienne Warren from Bring It On. You know her from Shuffle Along. She got a Tony nomination for that. She's playing Tina Turner.
Well, they released the first photo.
The first photo came out of...
It's full 80s.
It is wild.
Full 80s Tina.
Full out. What's Love
Love
got to do with it? Adrienne Warren is Tina Turner in Tina, the Tina Turner musical. That's the name of the show.
And Adrienne, we're excited. We love you.
This is a great Q&A where she talks about how all of those other shows that she did led her to this moment.
Bring It On?
Bring It On. She talks about Bring It On. I'm serious. She talks about developing her voice for this, getting her muscle back.
Did she talk about Shuffle Along?
She did.
Okay, good.
All right, then.
That was a good one.
She talks about meeting Miss Turner.
Gone too soon.
Yeah, I love Shuffle Along,
Gone
man.
too
I
soon.
love that show. Anyway, it's a great Q&A. Check it out.
And Iceman Cometh starts previews this evening, Paul.
Okay, Beth and I just did the Angels in America marathon on Wednesday.
8 hours
which
of that.
Was so incredible.
So good.
I loved it so much, and it was really. I enjoyed the. I felt like there were 17 intermissions.
There was like an hour of intermission.
It's a lot,
right?
There were.
But it wasn't hard to do at all. But Iceman
flies.
Cometh is what, 4 hours?
I think it's over.
I mean, we don't know. It starts tonight, but typically it is also a long, meaty show.
So what's the connection, Paul?
shows.
The original production of Angels in America was directed by George C. Wolfe.
And Nathan did Iceman Coming.
He did
Nathan
it
Lane.
with Robert Falls in Chicago. At the
Trying to dazzle me with facts.
We're excited.
Let's stick with the new one.
All right, let's do this.
Tony and Oscar winner
This is from
Denzel
George Wolfe.
Washington takes the stage tonight in a revival of Eugene O'Neill's classic Worth, which is very long. I made a promise to myself. I'm going to read it before I go see it.
Oh, wow. That might take
George
longer.
C. Wolfe, who we love, speaking of Shuffle Along.
Thank you.
Directs the revival, which will open April 26th. That's at the Jacobs Theater.
And your favorite, Tammy Blanchard.
Oh, my God.
Just
Tammy
great
Blanchard.
cast. Huge and great cast. So,
God, I love Tammy Blanchard.
so happy first preview, Iceman.
Yeah. So, and also I just want to say there are photos up of Angels in America. Great.
Yes.
Great
That's
photos.
right.
And that opens on Sunday. We're not going to be here live to announce that. So let's announce
ready.
that too.
And they're
Don't look for us 5 o'clock on Sunday. We will not be here.
It's
But
so good.
and I'm going to go now and get ready for the weekend. So
All right,
Beth,
goodbye. Take off.
Okay, I'm going to go.
All right. Well, we're going to welcome Major Attaway. Matt, tell us about this gentleman.
I would love to. Major Attaway is currently starring as the genie in Broadway's Aladdin after making his Broadway debut as standby for Tony winner James Monroe Iglehart, who originated the role. Attaway's regional credits include Ragtime, Big River, Hands on a Hard Body, Little Shop of Horrors, and Rent. He's performed as a soloist with the Fort Worth Symphony Orchestra and has lent his vocal talents to commercials. He's here today to talk about Aladdin and the Genie's Jukebox, a new concert in which Major joins forces with the Genie standbys in an eclectic trio to sing Disney classics, theater showstoppers, pop hits by Stevie Wonder, Whitney Houston, and Luther Vandross. If you have questions for Major, and I know that you do, leave them in the comment section below. We'll get to as many as we possibly can. And now, here is Beth and Major Attaway.
Thank you, Matt.
Yes,
wow.
Thank you, Matt.
Matt, you sold me
You're
on that
welcome.
concert. That sounds amazing.
Well, I'm excited about it. You coming?
Yes. Tell
She's
me where to go and when.
We're going to be at the Green Room 42 inside of the Yotel. That's at 42nd Street and 10th this Sunday and Monday, 9:30 p.m.
No excuses, people.
That's right.
No
You
excuses.
heard it here.
So tell me, well, first of all, let's talk about your Disney past, shall we? Talk
Sure.
about your Disney past. Didn't you start off like as a child loving Disney, like all of us?
Oh, yeah. I mean, like most of us, Disney brat, Disney on Ice, Disney World when we could go with a large enough group and things like that. There is actually a video floating around.
Whoa,
of
what?
me.
Tell me.
Well, it's a good one. It's me singing "A Friend Like Me." I'm about 13 years old, and I just had some surgery in my life, and so it was a big thing for me to feel. To really up my confidence. It was a big part of my life.
I wish I could say right now, and let's go to clip. I wish I could do that, but
I do
this
too.
is live. We
I
can't
still
do
haven't found it. I'm looking for it. So
we're
if
all
you
looking
have
for
it,
it. This is a PSA. If you find Major Attaway at 13 singing "Friend Like Me," please send it to us.
I'm ready.
This is such a great role, and what a great role to have as your Broadway debut.
I'm extremely lucky. Fortunately, this is a role that my entire skill set is used and expanded.
So we're talking comedy. Listen to this voice. This is not the smoothest, butteriest voice we've ever had on live. Listen to that laugh. I don't really have to do anything but listen to you talk. I'm blushing. So you've got your comedy. You've got major moves.
Yes, I
This
have
is
to.
a physical role.
Yeah, officially we are all triple threats on that stage. You
Yeah.
have to sing, dance, and act. I actually I learned how to tap for the role.
Whoa.
Yeah, just like James did, and it's a great thing. They've given the big black man an amazing position to be in, and we have all of us, I think, have a blast out there playing this character.
Well, you come on and it's like pure joy for the audience.
Yes. I've said it before. We're a catalyst for joy, and it's pure adrenaline. For the 20-minute scene where you're introduced to the genie himself is, I hope you're on the edge of your seat because that's where my energy is.
How do you get the glitter off? I mean, these are the hard-hitting journalists.
I get asked that.
Right?
I get
It's
asked
really
that
important
almost
when
every single day. And the truth is, I wish it was a better answer, but I just take a shower.
Oh, okay.
But
It's not
it
like
never really
Alphaba
goes
who's got
away.
green
Though.
everywhere.
I'm surprised there's not some here now.
You're very sparkly, I'm sure. You're very sparkly. Let's talk about how you got started in theater. You're from Texas.
Born and raised, yes.
So tell me, where did you get that theater bug? Are you from a theater family?
Well, no, actually, I'm the black sheep, if you will, when it comes to that. But I started singing in church. Got a bass there, and I realized I was a storyteller back then, and so I needed a different outlet. I sang in the church choir. I sang in other local choirs and things like that. But when I found the theater, that was it. And actually, the day I knew this is what I wanted to do was when I saw The Lion King on Broadway.
That was the first show you ever saw on Broadway?
Yes, it was.
You are Disney. You're Disney-fied.
Disney-fied all the way. And I'm working in the same building.
That's right.
Full circle, kids. Full circle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Most beautiful theater on Broadway, in my humble opinion.
I have to agree. Yeah. And that was the day I really decided that's what I wanted to do. But I've always been into music, and any way that I could get my hands on that has been part of it. But storytelling, I realized combining them, that's it. That's all I need.
So how old were you when you saw The Lion King?
I'm pretty sure I was 11. I think I was 11 years old.
Wow. Yes. And now your show is the first Broadway show many kids see.
That never escapes me. I'm the first voice they hear.
Yeah.
It kind of gives me chills just to say it out loud again, but it's true. And people tell me that every day after the show. This is my first Broadway show, and I said, well, thank you.
So some kids out there is going, I'm going to do that.
And I tell them, I said, your talent will make room for you. I said, the only people who don't make it here are the people who give up. You got it. I said, do it. Broadway's the name of the street, and you can be on it too, baby. Yes.
So you're always asked about the glitter, and I assume you're always asked about your wishes. You want to tell us about your wishes?
Actually,
we may as well put it out there.
Well, people are asking me for wishes.
Do you grant
more
them?
often? I try.
Okay.
You know.
We'll talk after this interview. I might have some things to ask for.
I know a couple folks. Being a working actor is probably one of the biggest. You know,
that role.
I mean, to be honest, I'm so grateful that I go to work with glitter on my head. But you know, I'd be happy to be a tree as well. So it's the fact that I get to do this for a living, and that I get to do this with such loving people, a story that can't be beat. A company that is making magic all over the place. I'm like, don't wake me up.
So you're combining forces. I know we've got some questions because because we've got
Bring it on.
The genies here. But I want to talk to you a little bit about the other genies.
Oh, I love those guys. Yes,
tell me about those guys.
The Genie's Jukebox. We have the whole choir between the three of us, and it's really unique. Like the Genie, you have to make him yours. You know, you have to be able to move, you have to be able to sing, you have to be able to and you have to be funny. Right. And that comes out of all of us very differently, and we have just really bonded over that. And so everything that is unique about us, we've decided to put that together, and that's what we're doing in the Genie's
awesome.
Jukebox, for
Did
sure.
James Monroe Iglehart give you any tips before he left?
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean...
Because you were working with him. You were standing by. Of course.
I mean, I soaked up as much information as I could like a sponge. But to be honest, the best thing he ever said to me is... you're no longer Robin, you're Batman now. Oh. And if you know James,
if you watch his vlog,
that's real big. That's real big. So
yeah. His whole dressing room was all about that sort of stuff.
Right,
so
that's right.
Okay, so Matt, tell us some questions.
We got
from
some
our
good stuff
Facebook
here.
viewers. Yeah.
Okay.
David wants to know, what was the shortest notice that you had to go on as a standby in Aladdin?
That is a great question, and I can tell you easily it was about 10 minutes.
Wow.
Yes. One day something happened, and James had an emergency, and he had to go tend to it. It was a family matter, and they said 15 minutes.
Were you backstage?
Oh, of course.
You were just standing, but you were
sitting in my dressing room.
You were reading or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. So all of a sudden,
and 15 minutes till places, and then about 5 minutes later, ladies and gentlemen, you heard it first here. Major Attaway will be on as the Genie this afternoon, and I said, all right. So that show was pure adrenaline, to say the least.
Oh yeah. Wow. Laura wants to know, what's your favorite thing about Disney?
Oh, that's a hard one, Laura.
There's
so many things.
Well, let's say currently my favorite thing about Disney is that I have a platform to show kids what I got to see. Mm-hmm. I think that right now that is what I get to do every day. So that's probably my favorite at the moment.
I love that.
Yeah.
Allie wants to know, what's it like working with Arielle and Telly?
Okay. You're Aladdin. And
My goodness.
You're Jasmine.
Telly's a class act. I mean, he's
True.
just Mr. Broadway. I couldn't love him more.
Yeah.
And he backstage, he's great. On stage, he's even better. Arielle is a dream as well. She's just
a pro.
Yeah, she is. Both of them are. Yeah. I'm so fortunate that this is my debut, but I'm learning from the pros every minute of every day. Both of them are great. They're really great. I'm learning a lot, and we went to the Frozen party together, and we had a blast.
Your Disney cousins.
That's right. Welcome, guys. And it's great. I'm learning valuable information from them every moment we're on stage together.
Are you going to tell us how the carpet works or not?
Yeah, it's magic.
Oh, that's what I thought. Thank you.
That's all you need to know. David says your resume lists James Earl Jones' impression. Can you give us a taste?
Oh my God.
Ooh, okay. Simba, you deliberately disobeyed me, and even worse, you put Nala in danger. I'm only brave when I have to be.
Wow. I mean, wow.
Wow.
I've been working on it.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
wow.
A little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, James Earl Jones better watch out. Just in case. He
he's
needs a
doing
standby.
fine.
If he needs a standby.
I mean, I'll play his son.
Sure.
I'm ready.
Logan says, what is the hardest part in the show?
For you.
For you.
For me. Actually, Logan, the hardest part is somebody's got your back in Act 2. And it's because it's the first time I have to push against my natural genie instinct, which is to be a firecracker the whole time.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I love that.
it's an interesting challenge.
David says, which other Disney character, male or female, would you love to play?
Oh, my goodness. Okay.
Okay, there are a lot of princesses to think about. I'm just telling you.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of ready for this.
Okay.
though.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Male Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Great pick.
And I will tell you, this is a teaser for our Genie's Jukebox show. My female choice is in our show.
What?
I sing the song from my female choice in our show, so you got to come find out.
You gotta come find out.
Ooh.
David wants to know, can you share why your mom gave you such an awesome first name?
Thank you for asking that question. That's a good one.
Well, we'll probably have to ask my dad since it's his name too.
Uh-oh.
But I'm not a junior. I'm Major. He's Major S. Attaway. I'm Major M. Attaway. It's actually a family name. The first guy who had it is Reverend Major Howell, born in 1887.
Wow.
So it has been passed down for quite a while. Now, it's not a given that we've all made the decision it will happen, but if I have one,
If there's
it'll
an
probably
awesome
happen.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great name.
I appreciate that.
Alec, funniest onstage mishaps.
Here we go.
Oh my goodness. Well, the genie breaks the fourth wall. He's required to.
Right,
And
of course.
sometimes I'll tell a joke, and it's funnier to me than it is to the audience.
So what happens?
That happens in my life like daily anyway.
It's true.
Yeah.
Well, I don't want to give the joke away, but on stage I couldn't get it out quickly or correctly exactly, and so I stopped. I turned and I looked at Telly, and he says, "I can't help you," with his eyes, of course, because he couldn't. And I made the decision that I was going to tell the joke anyway, even though I had ruined it. So I told the joke, and then I laughed at the fact that I made that decision, and you guys just had to take the journey with me. And that was, it felt like a full minute of me laughing at myself. So I hope you guys enjoyed that.
Did you get a note after that?
No, I didn't. They said that was funny. We saw what you were trying to do.
Just go with it. Everyone just went with it.
Do you have a favorite moment, Alec wants to know, in Aladdin? Do you have a favorite moment in the show?
Oh, man. Favorite to watch would be the wedding dance. It's actually, I think it's really cool looking. One of my favorite moments every day, I got to plug him, I always do. Don Darrow Rivera is a comedic gene, yes. And every day, one of my favorite moments is the scene that happens right after Friend Like Me. And I rush over so that I can watch him do his thing every day. It's that good.
That's great.
David, how often do you update the joke references to current events?
That's a good question. It depends. There's a film out that is lending itself well to some jokes for us. It's a Disney film.
Really?
So just so you know, it's in the family.
Okay, we'll just leave
Yeah,
it at that.
that's another plug.
Okay.
Come see us. And I would say as often as often as we feel necessary. If there's something that really speaks to us that would make sense within our given circumstances in Agrabah, then we're usually allowed to give it a shot.
What's the process of that?
Do you have to get it approved?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
It's
definitely.
Disney people, of course.
Yeah, you're like, oh, I'm just gonna do it.
Oh, no. Well, I know who to go to. You know, you'll ask
Yeah.
stage management, and they'll send it up the ladder. It'll get all the way to Chad and Casey, our director and writer. And if it comes back with a yes, then it's usually in that night.
Wow.
Boom.
Amazing.
That's right.
And you kind of already answered this already, but Sanford wants to know, if you rubbed a magic lamp, what
See, I
would you
told
wish
you.
for? Other than being a working actor.
Yeah, you
Right.
got that already.
Well, that's a good question. I'm not really sure. I haven't thought about it in so long because I'm a pretty happy guy. More of this. More new musicals for me to be a part of. More
think
art
that's
to
all
be
of our wish.
created.
What do you
Right.
think?
Well, you know,
Yeah.
it's like I don't want to sound too cliche, but if I think about the things that I would really, really want, you know, just more art to be enjoyed, more stuff for guys like me and people like us.
Yes.
A friend like you. Hey, Major Attaway, thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
All right, tell people once again where they can see all 3 genies.
The Green Room, 42, the Genie's Jukebox, Sunday and Monday, March 25th and 26th, 9:30 p.m. Come and get your wishes.
Matt, take us out.
You guys know the deal. You can watch Live at 5 every single weekday here on Broadway.com's Facebook page at 5 p.m. Also, we release this show as a podcast every single day after this show. So subscribe wherever you get your podcasts. Join us on Monday. Mark Edwards from Jersey Boys is going to be here. It'll be a good time. Have a great weekend, everybody. Bye.